Hey guys, how you doing? I have another planner I want to show you and do a quick review on. It's called the High Performance Planner. It's a 2-in-1 planner and journal. It's written by Brendon Burchard. He is a best-selling author and a high performance coach. I'll link his books in the description. You can get these on Amazon. They start at $15 and go up to $22. They come in red, orange, yellow, blue, green, and black. It's a 60-day planner. It's at 11.5 inches by 8.5, and it is about a ½ inch thick. It's 192 pages with 14 pages of graph paper in the back. On Amazon, they also have where you could buy it in bulk for a full year or half a year. I'll link that below also. But I recommend just getting one at a time just to make sure that you like it. I like to switch around, so I wouldn't want to buy them in bulk like that. All right, let's open it up. It has the rubber band around that goes around the book, although it's kind of baggy when you're not using it. And it has one ribbon. All right, the cover is it's pretty thick. It's a little bit almost like water resistant, smooth. It's not like fancy like a fancy linen or anything, but it's not bad. The pages are pretty thick. So here's where you write your name. The introduction and I guess how he came about creating this planner. So in the beginning he has some assessment tools. So you have your whole life assessment here. It's different categories: health, mental, partner, family, friends, mission, experiences, spirit, finances, and learning. You just give yourself a rating, and at the bottom you can write how you think you can improve those. So on this side is a high performance habits assessment. I'm assuming this is about how your life has been the past few months, but the way he words is a little strange. It says, I was intentional in how I acted today. I knew the feelings I wanted to generate today. It seems to me it needs to be worded differently if you're not really talking about just one day, you're talking about the past. But you'll get the idea, so you give yourself a score. I've been using this for a couple days. I'm going to use the morning mindset and the evening journal just to add that to the planner that I already do use. But here's here's an example of what a day page would look like. This is undated, so you write the date in. Today's message to myself. Today's top 3 goals and priorities. Tasks that absolutely must be done today. And persons I need to lead or connect with today, and how do I do it well. So these are more general. These are your general goals and priorities. These are the actual tasks. And this is what I like about it. The morning mindset, this is where the journaling comes in. One thing I can get excited about today is, if one word could describe the kind of person I want to be today, then that word is and why I chose it. So go ahead and look at those. So it just gets you thinking about being productive, and also some gratitude is mixed in here too. So you can use it for all your daily activities. It starts at 6 a.m., goes to 12:30 with notes, 1 p.m. to 7:30 with a space for notes. And at the end of the day, it has an evening journal. A moment that I really appreciated today was, a situation or task I handled well today was, something I realized I learned today was, and so on. And then a daily habits scorecard. On these different topics or categories, clarity, energy, necessity, you give yourself a little score. That way, hopefully you can see these scores go up as the days go on. So that's what each day looks like. So you get 2 full big pages for one day. So you have 7 days that you have to date, and at the end of the 7 days you have a weekly learning review. It has more great questions. 3 great things that happened to me last week were, the main struggle I faced this past week was. So if you don't analyze your life, you're not going to really be able to make it better. So that's why I like these weekly reviews. And then again, you give yourself a score for the different categories. And then weekly review, high performance habits. So one of the books he wrote is called High Performance Habits. And I think if you read that book, you might get more out of this journal. I haven't read it yet, but I am in the process of reading it. So you give yourself a score, same thing. I was intentional in how I acted today. Again, I don't know why he doesn't say this week. And I knew the feelings I wanted to generate this week instead of today. I don't know if that's a mistake or if I'm misunderstanding it. But you're going to have to figure that out, because every one of these says today, today, today. It should say this week. So then, again, 7 days, then a weekly review. After you do the last week of the month's review, you get to the monthly review section. Monthly review reflection. 3 great things that I made happen this past month were, so now they're wording it the correct way. 3 things I learned about myself this past month were, goes on, some great questions. It really gets you thinking. And then you have your long-term goal alignment. Write down your 1 to 3 year goals and write down the big steps needed to make each one happen. 1 year and 3 years, so I like that. And then monthly review, whole life assessment. So same categories, give yourself a score, but now you're thinking about the whole past month. So hopefully you get those scores higher and higher as you continue your life using this journal. And then at the end of the monthly review, you have the month ahead at a glance. Again, you got to fill in the boxes, major projects, major events. These things must happen this month, the major deadlines, best ways I can prepare and ensure that I show up to win this month are. I would feel like I'm living my best life if this month I like that stuff, gets you thinking. So then we just go ahead back into the next month's daily pages, weekly review, and monthly review. So the book ends with the monthly review and the month ahead at a glance. So you fill this out for the following, you'd have to get a new planner to continue on. And it's got the note pages. So a couple things that I'm not crazy about, me personally, is I don't care for the size. I like a smaller planner so it's more portable. I guess his thinking was this was something you could just slide in your laptop bag. So I guess because it's thin, it's almost like a tablet or a laptop. I guess in that way it'll fit good in a laptop bag. Because this is probably more meant for the professional. And another thing I'm not crazy about is there's no place in the beginning with goal setting. So I like in the full focus planner, they have a goal page. They have several of these goal detail pages that have a summary and motivations and next steps. So I wish it had something like that. And maybe because it's only for 2 months, they're assuming you're just going to use a different format to write your goals in, and you've already got them written in some other place. Another thing it's not my favorite, is it's just kind of basic. You know, it's kind of plain looking and basic. It's not fancy. But, you know, it is more for the professional. So they wanted to probably keep it simple so you could focus on the journaling. But I myself personally like a real pretty planner. I got this other new one I'm going to do a review on that's it just makes you happy when you open it up and when you feel it. I like planners that feel good. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope it helped. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I will talk to you later. Thank you. Take care.